Yo, here are 5 more romance mangas you should be reading right now. Number 1, Sheltering Ease. Yoru's father disappears when she was 7. She lived with her mother after that, who started to neglect her. She barely took her to school, and after a report from the school, the mother was diagnosed with a mental illness and is currently seeing a doctor. She agreed to have her daughter moved in a foster home. The only connection Yoru has left from her mother is the Rubik's Cube she gave her to play with when she was left home alone. After Yoru has trouble fitting in with the other kids, Tenjaku, another foster kid, stands up for her and becomes her protector. He has a burn mark on his back from his abusive father, and as a result, he is afraid of fire. One day when the group is returning home from camping, the home is engulfed in flames. Yoru voices her Rubik's Cube is still in there. And what does my boy Tenjaku do, the kid who's afraid of fire? He douses himself in water and runs into the home like Spider-Man, successfully saving the Rubik's Cube. As Tenjaku and Yoru get older, they're faced with the reality that they have to move out when they're 18. Tenjaku starts working part-time jobs. Yoru focuses on her schoolwork and is growing concerned about them becoming separated because she has feelings for him, but she's not sure if he feels the same. Number 2, I Will Not Reach You. Yamato and Kakeru are childhood best friends. Yamato gets good grades and is handsome Squidward handsome. Kakeru's grades are average and his appearance is nothing special. But when they're alone, Kakeru questions if Yamato likes someone. He mumbles, Kakeru, I mean, you've read this before. A slow burn BL that's really wholesome? Well, here's another one.
You're welcome!
Number 3, Otaku Vampire Love Bite. It's been 30 years since Hina's become a shut-in. She's a vampire, but also an innocent child who's never been a human, at least according to her father. After he gives her a DVD, she finally comes out of her room. But now she's an otaku, obsessed with everything vampire cross. More specifically, the character Mao Ryuzaki. And when she moves out, who's her next door neighbor? A human who looks exactly like Mao Ryuzaki. However, their personalities are completely different. Hina's friend flakes on their plans. She runs into Amanatu, the Ryuzaki doppelganger, ropes him into her otaku plans, and they begrudgingly become friends. It turns out Amanatu's blood is like 1811 Chateau for vampires, really good. So when a vampire from a prestigious lineage tries to devour him, Hina, a vampire of the highest rank, saves him, and they actually become friends. He's still turned off by her otaku exploits, but she clearly likes him, and they're slowly bridging the gap between vampire and human. Number 4, on the balcony again today. Togita is a freelance designer who loves to relax from work through gardening in his balcony. Tanari is a successful actress who moves in next door. They strike up a friendship, but they don't know what the other looks like, like 86. Yet both are naive on how enmeshed their lives already are. If you're a gardener, you really need to check this one out. Also, if you're a fellow alcoholic like myself, they teach you how to make mojitos in the first chapter. And number 5, you might as well be the one. Nakajo is attractive, like really attractive, but she's a romantic and not easy. So when she goes to a college mixer and another guy inevitably stares at her chest,
focus, Conan, to be,
she gets demoralized seeing other couples, until Sanari notices this and begins to talk to her. They hit it off and talk for a while before Sanari departs. They've been casually texting, but Nakajo's like, damn, I think I should have asked them out. However, they run into each other at the school library and pick up where they left off. Nakajo's friend warns her she saw Sanari with another girl, but she brushes it off thinking he's not one of those guys. She asks him out for dinner. He accepts, but when they're about to meet, she sees him with another girl. Nakajo's like, what was that about? And it just so happens that Sanari is a man whore, a vagabond, a gigolo. What I'm trying to say is he sleeps around, but he's honest about it. And since he's the only guy that treats Nakajo as a person first, and she enjoys their time together, and she's already thoroughly whipped, they continue to hang out. Sanari even tries to tell her he's not boyfriend material multiple times, but Nakajo makes up her mind and states she's going to get him to fall for her. They're actually really adorable. Sanari, wake up before you drop a generational bag. Like and subscribe. Bye.